Blessings, guys. So I wanted to come and give you guys a quick witchy tip. So these are my herbs of Pluto, and as you guys can see, they have depleted very quickly, very quickly. I wanted to let you guys know that it is important to understand that if you were born with Pluto in retrograde, what you are going to find is that you have a lot more stagnation in your life than what you would like to have. Having Pluto in retrograde can cause stagnation, okay? Even if your sun sign is in Scorpio, it can cause stagnation in life, okay? So what we're doing over here is we are paying a lot of attention from here on out. A great deal of my practice will be with watching the sky. Pluto is actually scheduled to go into retrograde, and I've got to replenish these already. I've got to fill these back up with herbs, okay? And a few more new ones as well. But what you guys are going to find is that when Pluto goes into retrograde, which it's scheduled to go into retrograde May the 2nd, you're going to want to be prepared for that, okay? Honestly. My Pluto is not in retrograde, but what I noticed is that around the month of May, things do seem to get a little stagnant. I've noticed that when Pluto goes into retrograde, it seems to create this hanged man effect. But really, yeah, a hanged man effect to where it's like it's very frustrating because you want to move forward, you want things to take action, but it doesn't. It's like, why is everything so freaking stagnant? It is because Pluto is in retrograde. Pluto is the planet of transformation. Pluto is the planet of radical change, like fast change. And if you want that change and you're not able to get it, when Pluto goes into retrograde, it's kind of like really, really bad. Trying to find Pluto on my little thingy. Can you guys guess where? Pluto is actually way over here, actually. Pluto is like the dwarf planet, so I can't really find it on here. So pretty much if Pluto has been in retrograde your whole life and it's just kind of like, okay, I've focused on everything else, I've done everything else, what am I supposed to do? That's where these beautiful little jars come in handy, because what it does is it bridges the gap with those energies, okay? And so just a quick tip for you guys that it does affect us. It's not that I am into astrology to that level to where it's like you see it and it's there. The way that I do it, the witchy way, is actually the more humane way. And with Pluto moving into Uranus the way that it did, okay, this is why a lot of people are being encouraged to pay attention to that, because there are herbs, there are stones, there are meditations you can do. There's actually spell work and rituals that you can do to get past that. In fact, a lot of my rituals that I do from here on out is going to be centered around the retrogrades. Yeah, so around May the 2nd, I believe that's where we're going to have a Sabbath. And so, just that little extra oomph, okay, will definitely help a lot. Now, if you don't have Pluto in retrograde in your birth chart, sadly, when Pluto goes into retrograde, it can still affect different people in different ways depending on the rest of your chart. So, like I said, there's certain things that I know alchemically about these planets, in particular the moon, that I don't necessarily feel at liberty to discuss my secrets that I know about these things. However, you can learn, and then you also can get assistance if you don't necessarily want to learn, okay? But you do want to have some knowledge of it, okay? So anyway, that's pretty much it. I wanted to come and give you guys that quick tip, and just stay tuned for other updates as they come in, okay? All right, blessings. Bye.